Welcome to What We're Enjoying Wednesday, part of Elmhurst Public Library at Home, the library's online program series. Each week, our staff will be talking to you about what they've been reading, watching, listening to, playing, or otherwise enjoying that they suggest to others. Recently, I've been enjoying the new movie In the Heights. In the Heights is based off the Broadway musical of the same name, written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who you may know as the genius behind Hamilton. This is actually Miranda's first musical that he wrote when he was in college. It is one of my favorites. It's my favorite music from him and one of my all-time favorite Broadway shows. So I was very excited that the movie finally got made. It was a very long process to getting the movie made. Unfortunately, the pandemic got in the way, but I was able to access it through HBO. They had it up in June, and the movie was fantastic. They changed some things, but I understood why, and I liked the changes that they made, and just getting to see some actors that I knew and some I didn't singing some of my favorite songs. If you have enjoyed Hamilton, you will enjoy this. If you are a longtime In the Heights fan like I am, you may also enjoy the book In the Heights Coming Home by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Chiara Alighieri Hudes, both of whom wrote the show In the Heights. The book is all about their process to creating the show in the first place, getting it on Broadway, casting the people they did, and then getting it into the movie. There are also scripts from the show and the movie with annotations by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Chiara. And if you listen to the audiobook, they read their own sections, and there are lots of very good voices in there, and the audiobook is read by America Ferrera. So I hope you enjoy these. Broadway fans out there, I think, certainly will.
Hey, just want to recommend a book, The Exiles by Christina Baker Klein. So this is a historical fiction novel set in the 1840s, and it talks about the penal colonies in Australia and Tasmania. So you have main characters who are sent from Great Britain by ship to the penal colonies. The women on the ship kind of befriend each other, take care of each other. I really enjoyed learning about the characters and seeing how strong they were despite the circumstances. The book also talks about white occupation in Australia and Tasmania during that time and how that sort of oppressed the Indigenous people. Two of the characters in the book are actually based on real people. So Mathena, who's one of the Indigenous women that they mention, she is a real person, and she was adopted by the Franklins, who were also real people. So fascinating read. It really inspired me to do a little research more about the penal colonies in Australia and Tasmania. Recommend it. Enjoy.
Peanut Goes for the Gold by Jonathan Van Ness. Peanut always does things a little different. They like pancakes rather than cake for their birthday. They enjoy cutting their own hair while going hula hooping. And they decide one day that they are going to be a rhythmic gymnast. They make up a routine, they practice, and they do so well, except they forgot one very important thing. They forgot to tie their shoes. But that doesn't stop Peanut from being the best rhythmic gymnastics they can be. This is really cool for a children's book. It's one of the first children's book I've ever read with a non-binary character in it, using the they, them pronouns. And it's a really great way to introduce that concept to your young children if they are not aware of it yet.
What we've been enjoying is the Percy Jackson series, specifically on audio. I recently picked up the first Percy Jackson book when we went on a road trip with my kindergarten-aged child. I wanted to get something that would be entertaining for the adults in the car as well as for the child, and it totally satisfied that need. So much so that we've been going through the entire series. We're currently on book 3, The Titan's Curse, and we're both still really enjoying it. So this series follows modern day middle-aged school kid, Percy Jackson, who's the son of Poseidon, an immortal woman, and he goes on all sorts of adventures with his friends. They encounter all sorts of monsters and creatures from mythology, all set in today's world. So very entertaining, very adventuresome, and highly recommended.
Hello! Something my household has been enjoying recently is everything related to Dragon Ball Z. So we have been watching the entire series, which we have been loaning through the Lincoln catalog system from Naperville. So we are watching Dragon Ball Z right now. And there's also Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. And in addition to watching the animated series, we've been playing the video games. So this is Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z for the PS4 from Elmhurst Library. And so we like to watch the shows together and then do tournaments in the gameplay because we're Dragon Ball Z nerds. So I hope you enjoy.